Okay, so here's day 4. We're progressively always entering the park later. It's about 9 a.m. right now, and it doesn't look bad at all. And where are we going, hon?
We're heading to Mammoth Hot Springs on the north side of Yellowstone.
Right, we'll do that for about 3 hours, and then Sue is going to actually go on a rafting trip down, you know which river that is?
Oh, I'm not sure. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
So we're about 6 miles in from the entrance, and we thought, oh, this wasn't bad getting in today. But now it's all backed up. Not sure why that is, unless there's some kind of wildlife sighting. We'll see.
This is why we're slowing down, way in the distance. People that never go to the zoo.
Mark, bison sighting. Excellent.
Well,
now we can go.
It's different if they're 10 feet in front of you, not 500 yards.
See, you had that experience, so you can say that.
Well, good. We're back up to speed.
We're in the take 2. Where are we? We're at Mammoth Hot Springs right now. It's the northern part of Yellowstone Park. And right now we're in the upper terrace. And then there's the lower terrace. Both have actually great boardwalks. In this area, there's about 50 hot springs here.
So I'm thinking I got a plan, honey. We could walk all the way down there and look at the that tiered springs with all the water that we want to see. But then you can walk up and get some extra exercise and pick the Honda up and drive down there and pick me up. I'll be waiting for you. Do you think that's a good plan?
No problem. Let's do it.
All right. If you look real close, straight down, you can see little tiny baby terraces, and and then a little bit bigger there, and then we're back to baby, but then we got a couple of bigger, teenage ones, and then you get, the real McCoy. So they're like in the process of just constantly being built right now, and you can see how certain ones just end up grabbing the water enough that they dominate.
The Mammoth Hot Springs is an area you really want to see because they're just so different from all the other thermal areas in Yellowstone. They're different because it's mainly limestone, which is relatively a soft type of rock, and this actually allows the rock deposited from the springs to create formations that just grow so much faster than other formations created by the harder minerals. So we're on the lower terrace right now, heading down further, and the view is just spectacular. So we made our way back up to the higher terrace, got our Honda, and then started down the windy road to the lower terrace. So there's really so much to do in Yellowstone, but there's really a lot to do outside Yellowstone too. So we left Mammoth Hot Springs and went north to Flying Pig Adventure Company, ready for some Whitewater river rafting. So we left out of the Yellowstone National Park north entrance into Gardiner, which is where we found the Flying Pigs Adventure. I signed up for a scenic float trip on the Yellowstone River at the Flying Pigs Adventure, but there weren't enough signed up for that float trip. So I ended up jumping on to their most popular rafting adventure, and that was the 8-mile trip. I was told this is a perfect beginner river rafting trip, which is just what I needed because I have never been whitewater rafting before. Signing my life away, baby.
Yep.
Right, that's all you need.
Can you still breathe?
Yeah. Kind of, sort
We
of.
need to go tighter. Okay.
No, don't go tighter. They were offering wetsuits to wear, so obviously we were going to get wet.
One, two, three. I'm still breathing. We're good, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'm suited up.
Where are you going, honey?
Got a little wear here because I'm manly.
I thought you were going on a scenic tour.
All right, this is a scenic tour cancellation, so I'm now doing the Whitewater. And I did debate, which one do I want to do? Oh, I'll go easy. The universe said no, go for the experience. So here I am, getting ready.
Can you imagine if the Chan Man would have signed up for this, and now I would have to, I'd have to go just because she's going?
Alright.
You like the length on that
Here we go. This one will be a good size for you.
They're all the same for adults. Little kids get little ones.
Right now the Chan Man is thinking he's mighty glad he's not going on this. Not the man I used to be.
So, first things first, we got a lot of safety instructions.
Please grab onto the rope and not the bag, and we'll pull you back in backwards. If you grab onto the bag, 70 feet.
This trip is about 2 hours and cost me $43. It's $33 for kids 12 and under. It's considered a Class 2 whitewater rafting, which is a pretty straightforward rapids with wide and clear channels.
Ready to roll? Fearless captain back there. There you go. All right, I'm in the middle. You guys are taking care of me. Here we go.
All right, all forward. Good, be back.
So here's Mark back at the Flying Pigs, checking out all the wetsuits and the life preservers, and he actually brought a really good book to read. And there's a coffee shop right next door that would have been great, but instead he chose to sit in the car with the windows open. And that was a kind of a good idea because he had a pleasant surprise.
Woo! Yeah, okay. We're cooling off now. Got a great view here. I'm gonna.
Raise it up high.
Here we go. Woo! Oh! Oh my gosh! All right, we're filling up now. All right.
Awesome. You go across.
Coming through.
Yay. That was worse than the way.
All right, I'm up in the paddle now. Here we go. See how I do. Oh yeah!
So some of the brave ones actually got up front and took the Bronco
That's right.
seat.
You just
But
take your time
spoiler
and
alert,
enjoy it up
I
there.
did not. Okay, I probably could have said I did because nobody else had a camera,
Oh man.
so they couldn't have proved I didn't. But I'm too honest.
Oh wow, here we go.
Good, take a break. Yeah, they come back year after year to this nest and add to it.
Nice.
And then right here, this is Reese Creek, and this is the northern boundary of Yellowstone.
Okay.
So it goes all the way up just to that peak of Electric.
Oh no. My feet are in a tough one. Woo! Okay, we're all refreshed now.
Or not. We got a couple more brave ones.
Whoa!
Alright, so as we come onto shore here, you guys can pack your paddles just right in the front of the boat.
Yeah.
Welcome, thank you. Like sand in my feet.
Woo! We made it. Good job.
So as you can see, there's so much more going on outside of Yellowstone too. So the next adventure is horseback riding.
Where are you going, Sue?
Today isn't another adventure day for me, so I'm at the Diamond the road from our KOA actually, and I'm going horseback riding. Mark decided not to.
Why is that?
That, what else? Flexibility.
All right.
Signing my life away, baby.
Again, you just did that yesterday.
I know. Hope the insurance is paid up. So here are the guys that we're going to be riding. I think we got a pretty big group.
All right, the reason I'm not going on this horseback riding trip is a couple things. Turn around, Sue, in back you went. The last one I went on, I asked them, I said, hey, if I can't get on a horse, can you give me a little bit of help to get on there, just to get started? And they said no. And when we actually went on the trip and I tried to get on the horse, there was zero help. It was horrible. Guy like me cannot get on a horse by himself. Sorry. Second thing is that if you've ever had a G.I. Joe doll and you've articulated the legs on the doll, you'll remember that there actually is a little metal loop in each leg, and it's connected by a rubber band. That's what I felt like when I sat on that horse. Like my legs were getting disconnected and my rubber band was ready to break. So I cannot horseback ride.
We found the perfect horse for Mark, though. Here we go.
Yep.
This is the kind of horse he understands.
Horsepower.
So I told them I haven't ridden much, but I have ridden. But then Mark says once in 5 years. True. So I got tequila.
What does it say in the back?
Tequila.
Oh, so you got a drunk horse.
Drunk horse. So good. It'll be slow.
So it is nice that they actually had a pack where you could put your camera, your water. Made it so much handier.
Forgot your cowboy hat, eh?
Obviously not a cowgirl. Not a baseball player either.
Tequila was making it pretty darn clear that she did not want to go for a ride right now. She insisted in just trying to get back into the pen.
Okay, Tequila, let's stay on the line now. Let's not lose and turn around like that guy.
There goes Sue on one of her many solo adventures without her husband, which is okay because I have editing to do. So where is Sue going to be riding? Up into this forest in the background, minus that truck that just went by.
We get high enough into the mountains, you can see some beautiful rolling range.
We're at the top.
The Diamond P Ranch is the only horseback riding facility west of West Yellowstone that actually has permission to ride into the Gallatin National Forest.
Woo!
How was it?
Ooh, I'm feeling it. Next time, remind me 2 hours is enough.
Really?
It was awesome. We went way up on the mountain, zigzagging, but 3 hours, that's a lot. 2 hours would have been enough.
How would the Chan man have done on that?
You wouldn't have made it across the street. I'm sorry. That's honesty. There she goes.
There's just so much to do and see in Yellowstone National Park. But don't forget, There's actually a lot outside the park too. Thanks for watching.
That's it, folks, on the zoom meter. Got a good shot of this do not enter pole.
There you go. Don't do that.
Okay, he's going.
Let's see if you can have a better view.
Oh yeah.
There he is. Nice. Bear spotting.